Hello everyone. I decided to make this video to just kind of talk about the new Model 3 that I purchased, which is actually not new. It's a used car. It's a used Model 3 2021 that I decided to purchase instead of buying a new one because there are other projects that I'll be working on that require an add-on to expenses. So around the house, I plan to convert my garage into a small ADU, and on top of that, I plan to add a carport with a Tesla charger. So thinking about this, I decided that it was best to go with the used Model 3 instead of buying a new Model 3 because of the price difference. And either way, a used Model 3 is still a really good car. And so what I was doing is I was going on the Tesla website almost every single day at looking at the Tesla used inventory. And I was looking specifically at Tesla Model 3 2021 with less than 50,000 miles. So that was my criteria. And so every day I would go in and see what they had. And they would have 2021 Tesla Model 3s with less than 50,000 miles, but they would cost about 25,000, 26,000 or so. And so there was one vehicle that stayed there for a couple of days, and eventually it dropped price. So after, from what I saw, it looks like if the vehicle stays there for about 4 or 5 days, it'll drop down like $300. So this vehicle was selling for 25,300 or so, but eventually dropped down to 24,900. So another detail about this is that once a vehicle, once a Tesla Model 3 drops to 25,000 or below, it qualifies for an extra $4,000 tax credit, which is something that I was looking forward to when I saw that on the price. So the car dropped down to 24,900, and then with the $4,000 tax credit, it came down to $20,900 before taxes and fees. This was for a 2021 standard range plus Tesla Model 3 with 39,000 miles on it. So I decided to purchase it, placed a $6,000 down payment. I think the interest rate was around like 7%, around there. And so for 72 months. And so the monthly payment came out to about $280 a month. So I avoided the delivery fee because I'm here in Dallas. I didn't want to pay the $500. So what I did is I went to the Fort Worth DFW airport, paid for a plane ticket for about like $80, and flew down to Houston, took a Lyft to the Tesla station, picked up the vehicle. Upon arrival, they allowed us to hang out at the little Tesla lounge. There was about like a good amount of people, maybe like 20, 30-ish people waiting for their vehicles. They called us all in the group to the place inside where they have all the Teslas. They told us, look at the screen and look for your last name, and that's where you can find your Tesla. Take a few minutes to inspect it, let us know if there's anything wrong. So I went straight to my Tesla, inspected it in and out. It had a few imperfections, but nothing crazy. I was actually more impressed of how well taken care of it was, because the interior was just like really good. No scratches, no rips. The outside, no dents. It just had a little bit of scratches in the back, but nothing that you can really notice. Overall, the vehicle was in great condition. so it looked like pretty new. So I think I got a pretty good deal. And the reason why I didn't want to go with the new Tesla Model 3 is because honestly I didn't really like how it looked. It's a nice car, but it wasn't enough for me to say, hey, I really gotta have this car. And plus the price difference on the monthly payment was gonna be a lot. So I would have probably been paying around 450, like around there monthly. So with the amount of money that I'm able to save by buying a used Model 3, which works perfectly, and it's my first Tesla too, decided to save that money, and we're gonna use that to convert a garage into a little ADU. We're gonna get a little carport with the Tesla charger installed in the house as well. And then also we'll see next year once I plan to pay this car off like really quick as soon as possible. That way in 2025 or 2026 I'm interested in looking at the new Rivian cars as well, and perhaps the Tesla Model Y, which is what I originally really wanted, but it was just a bit too much. But yeah, and I also included this video of the interior of the Tesla Model 3 when I picked it up in Houston. Overall, delivery was pretty good, good experience, even though there was a lot of people, so it took a while to get help from the Tesla reps, but they were really nice. They were just busy, and overall it was a great experience, and the vehicle is running really great. It's an amazing car. Just gotta add a few things like tinted windows. Decided to change the emblem to a red emblem. Added some mats from Amazon for like less than $100. But yeah, that was my experience on Tesla, purchasing a used Tesla Model 3.